I'm going to be documenting the journey of Rich to become a driving instructor. How are you feeling about the course?
A little bit nervous. I think I'm confident in my abilities and stuff. See this, when I see a car behind, you'll be able to gauge the distance. Whereas this one's convex. Cars seem further away than they actually are.
Fantastic. Good knowledge for lesson 1. Hello and welcome to the Go-To Driving School YouTube channel, and in this series, yes that's right, series, the first of its kind, I'm going to be documenting the journey of Rich. Hello to Rich.
Right.
Thanks to Rich for letting us record his journey to become a driving instructor. So we're going to have 50 plus hours of footage here that will take you through Richard's journey to changing his life, taking control of his destiny, and ultimately getting a job that can provide him with the family lifestyle and everything like that he wants, and the reason that he signed up for the course. So, hi Rich, and welcome to the course.
Thank you very much.
This is our first meet-up today, and so before we go any further, could I just ask you a few questions as to sort of what's made you decide to become a driving instructor?
Just what you said there, really, just better life, I can work better hours and potentially earn more money than I am now, and just have a better lifestyle, really.
Yeah.
You know?
And just so it relates, without giving company names, what sort of things are you up to at the moment?
Just work for a regular, work for a utilities company, just doing manual labour type stuff, really. Working 40 hours a week, weekends as well, so
Yeah.
kind of want to change my lifestyle a bit, really. You know?
Do you think by becoming a driving instructor that will give you the control that you need to decide?
Yeah, I think so. Plus, I do enjoy driving. You know,
Massive plus, yeah.
driving 14 years now, so
Yeah.
I'm about ready.
Good stuff. And I think that's so important, because I've trained people who driving has always been just something that they've had to do, rather than being something that they enjoy doing and are quite passionate about. The interesting part of this is we already know each other, don't we?
Yeah.
I'm expecting this to be quite plain sailing for Rich, because I know that Rich is quite a good driver and quite a confident driver, so it's going to be really interesting to see how the differences, our aim, goal, whatever you like, in terms of time-wise, how long would you like to see this take and be qualified to become an instructor?
I think it's going to be about 6 months, isn't it? We were saying before, weren't we? So
Yeah.
obviously as soon as possible, really, but obviously need to make sure I'm getting them there, not just rushing it. You know?
Yeah, I think the understanding's so important. And I said to you, didn't I, we've met up for a coffee, didn't we, and talked over this properly. Got a book out that I give to you, you've had a read through.
Yeah.
It's not an easy process.
No, there's a lot more than I realised when I thought about it, definitely.
Yeah. A very interesting thing is years back, Rich actually gave me the idea to get into this this industry, and then I just took what do they call it, the bull by the horns.
Correct. Yeah.
And dived into it head first.
Yeah, I was looking at this first, and then decided not to go for it back then.
But yeah, it's not an easy process, and I've had quite a few come through the process and quite a few drop out as well. So what I've said to you is the private practice and the home study is absolutely crucial.
Yeah.
And Rich has been on with his books, so as part of the course you get the highway code, driving the essential skills, which is basically it's the Bible really. If you know this book inside out, you'll be fine at teaching and know your traffic signs. And you're already, how many pages in?
107.
100, that's good. And we've only just met up for the first time, so that's going to be really good. I'm going to give you this today as well, the training handbook. In here is basically all different types of terminology that you can be using, different phrases, different forms and jargon really that's industry related. So bring this and all your books to every lesson going forward. Lots of acronyms as well. We use a lot of acronyms in this industry. You don't have to, but they can be quite useful. So for example, LADA, look, assess, decide, act. You'll hear Richard's been watching quite a few of my videos as well, haven't you? So,
yes.
So I think you're already kind of clued up as to roughly how this is going to
how it all
fall into
works
place.
and stuff, yeah.
Obviously, I'll fill you in with the minor details and get in there. So yeah, different types of pupil commentary driving, which is a massive thing with this. Being able to say what you're thinking, but almost really the skill is being 3 steps ahead of yourself. That's how I sort of envision it. Yeah, so brake pedal, different commands, clutch pedal, different commands, gear stick, handbrake, and the terminology is so important. You know, the detail in how you say things.
Yes.
Because if you say something and somebody does it, and that's what you literally said, but you didn't mean it literally, then it's your own fault,
yeah.
sort of thing. And there's just a list of different types of faults that you could expect with different situations. So meeting, traffic, here's the serious things that you could come to expect to happen. Just general things that could go wrong, but it's good to have a read through and familiarise yourself with these crossroads, reverse park, moving away, stopping, just general things really. Also, details on each test in here, part 1, 2 and 3, which you've already talked about before. The test sheet itself, with the 17 criteria that you need to pass for you to demonstrate your teaching, the grades, boundaries, and also a method here of dealing with faults, which I like to call identify a fault, analyse the fault, and then give a remedy. You've probably seen.
I've seen that on some of the.
Here's, you know, how a rough guide on how you would go about doing that.
Okay.
Have a read through here and just highlight any bits. I encourage you on this, you must ask me any questions at any time. If something doesn't make sense, I'm happy to go through it and explain it again with you, no problems at all. Also a training log, so we need to keep a record of how many hours we've done, what we did, and the date of the next session, so we really ultra organises everything. We'll probably get a signature from mine and yours at the end of each one, because when we apply for the trainee licence, this, by the way, is a trainee licence, pink badge, which moves me on to the next thing. There's my badge up the top there, which just states that I'm fully qualified instructor with my number. But when you go on a trainee licence, you'll get one of these. You must display that if you're getting paid for tuition. So we might need to give some information about how many hours we've done and what we've done, so we'll keep that up to date as well. That's for you.
Lovely.
How are you feeling about the course?
A little bit nervous, but I think I'm confident.
Good.
In my abilities and stuff. Because I know I can drive. But obviously it's probably just a bit of polishing, should we say? Polishing up.
Yeah. The confidence is so key.
Yeah.
It's really important that you believe in yourself, you know, and that you. I think if you're a confident driver already, it's so important. Have you got any questions for me? Anything that's come up? We spoke recently, but is there anything that's come up in the meantime? Because you're also using online resources, aren't you? You've signed up to a video learning course.
Yeah, so I'm going through that as well, in conjunction with the books, and I'm obviously doing the questions as well. So.
And we've signed you up to Theory Test Pro, haven't we?
Yeah, that's the questions I'm doing at the moment. So in between my jobs at work, I'll be doing that. You know, at night, just before I go to bed, I might do 10 questions. In the morning while I'm eating my breakfast or having a coffee, I'll just go through 10-20 questions and, you know, just go through it and obviously read why the answers are the answers and understand as well why, not just answering them because I know them.
That's so important that you can back up what you're going to tell people with the theory behind it. And also, if you understand the theory, you'll remember what it is you need to tell people, what it is you need to do yourself, because there's a reason why, some substance behind it. So for anybody who's training for part 1, do make sure that you're not just learning questions by rote, which is just by repetition. Yeah,
which is what, when you first gave me the questions, I think it was about 4 weeks ago now, that's what I was doing. But then you said before, I think I spoke to you about a week after, and you said just don't learn them just because you know them, kind of thing.
Yeah. In terms of booking the part 1, Of course, don't rush it. Do it when you're ready, when you feel like you understand everything that you need to. Working through all those question banks. I think there's about 900 questions, I believe. We've made sure that your questions are ADI questions, instructor questions. So if you're training to become an instructor, make sure that you've checked that you're not doing learner questions. Some of them are the same, but some of them aren't. The hazard perception is the same. We can't apply for that till you get your application back, can we? You've done your DBS check.
Done my DBS. I'm alright with that. I've applied to become a driving instructor, so I think it takes up to 10 days. I think I'm on day 7 since I applied, so that should come back, I would have thought, in the next week or so from now. So.
Good stuff, good stuff. So we're making steps, and as soon as that comes back, we can then decide when we are ready, or when you are ready, to book the part 1, yeah?
Correct, yeah.
And so today's going to be all about just getting you used to MSPSL, really, in the main. Do you know what MSPSL stands for?
Mirror, signal, position, look.
You just missed the S out.
Mirror, MSPCL.
What would you do?
So say the thing again, say what?
MSPSL.
Oh, MSPSL.
Mirror, signal, position,
speed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speed. Look. Just before you have a look at a junction, let's say you reduce, you do your extra bit of braking just before your clutch goes down, you select first, so you'd just be taking care of your speed to allow you to look.
Yeah.
If you think of it like that. Because if you're too fast, the looking goes out the window. Yeah, so it's mainly going to be about that in the main. Any questions, any thoughts on that?
I think so.
Alright, and we've done the eyesight check for those learning. It's 27.5 metres if you're going to become an instructor. For learners, it's 20.5 metres, so we've checked that. Checked your licence out the other week, I believe, when we met up. Now, I would do this with every customer, so I'll do it with you because I'm going to teach you this anyway at some point. I've already directed you to my badge, and you know that that's my instructor badge, to say that I'm qualified. I've got 2 pedals down here, a brake and a clutch.
Okay.
I can use them for demonstration purposes, but I won't just be pressing them for no reason.
Okay.
I can use it to get us out of Dodge if we need to, although you're an experienced driver, so that's very unlikely. And if I feel that we're in danger at any point and not got enough time to verbally ask you or tell you to do something, I will brake and I can clutch down and stop the car without stalling. I can also take control, of the car by moving the steering wheel towards me or pushing it away. Again, extremely unlikely.
No.
But if I do, just don't tense up and let me do what I need to do. Okay, and I'd say that to anybody new jumping in the car.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
All right. Again, very, very unlikely. First thing I'm going to do, so we've gone through all that lot. I've just got a little sheet here just to prompt me on all the steps that I need to do. I don't do this every single day.
No.
I would like, it's quite cool working with people who can already drive, and so there's not that, not worry, but you just focus on what you need to focus on more than, are we going to hit the curb here? Are we going to? Are they going to miss an observation here? Is it, But you never do know, actually, with some full licence holders. Let's hope you're not the same. What we'll do, just to get you settled, is go for just a drive. And just get used to this car. Then we'll drive to an area, and then we'll actually have an assessment then and see where things are just in the first place.
See where I am with my
Exactly, and then I can give a demonstration, a perfect demo drive if you like, if such a thing exists, and we can take it from there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Right, Rich. So what I'll do, I'll start you off, and I'll get you set up according to the essential skills. And again, here's the essential skills, and this is the one where basically everything that we teach is in here. It is different though to there's other motoring organisations and groups that have a slightly different take on different things, but this is the DBSA, the ones who conduct the driving test and who govern approved driving instructors in the UK. Okay, so because the other ones are like roadcraft that the police use, and different things, Rossware, I am, and things like that, different groups. So what you're looking for, first of all, when you press down to the floor with the ball of your left foot, is a slight bend on your knee. Now that looks like your leg's quite straight there, so you'd have that a little bit further forward.
That's probably where it was.
I think so, yeah, but it's good to know anyway, so that you can check on your customers. All right, Cool. So then if you pop your wrists and up click, obviously you can see over here, can't you? That's obvious. Pop your wrists forward, and the steering wheel should come level with your wrist roughly, so that when you put your arms back there's a slight bend on the arms as well as the legs. If there's not much in it and it feels comfortable, that's fine. But if you feel that you want it forward a bit, you can push it forward.
I think that's about right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that you can see your dials clearly.
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
And that your back rake is not too straight up or too far back.
That's a little bit, probably. That's a bit better. That's better. Yeah.
Okay.
That's definitely better.
All right. But you're not too far back though.
No.
No.
No, I don't feel like I am.
Okay, cool. And then the head restraint, get out of the, I always call it headrest still. It's not for resting your head, is it, while you're driving? It's to stop or
whiplash into
spinal, spinal injuries
injuries
in the event of. Any ideas where that should be?
So it should be level with the top of the ear, is it? Eyes?
Fantastic. Which part of the head restraint should that be?
The centre of it.
Fantastic, yeah. There's no sticky out rigidest part. So do you want to adjust yours based on what you've just said?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, probably just go one more.
Click.
Yeah. Good stuff. So it's more sticky out. You know the bit of your back, bit of your head that sticks out?
Yeah.
With the bit of the head restraint that sticks out. That's perfect there. I think it's actually as high as it'll go. And then the mirrors, moving on to the mirrors then.
Yeah, so this one first. So it's got to be, the outline of the mirror's got to be with the outline of the back of the window.
That's it. Framing it like a picture. Get as much view out there as you can.
And then it's your offside you want.
That's
the majority, isn't it?
Well, to frame that back window like a picture, seeing the most you can.
Yeah, that's there.
You might just see the corner of your head restraint, but that's
that's there.
Yeah. Okay. As long as it's not neglecting the back left corner, if that makes sense.
No, because I can see that obviously the head restraint is in the bottom left of the window, but I can see right down to the bottom of the road. That's fine.
Fantastic. And then the door mirrors then.
So down this side, and then 10%, about 10% of the car.
That's it. Why do you need to see a little bit of car then, Rich?
So you can see where you are on the road.
Yeah. Well, you're just looking out into nothing, aren't you?
Yeah. So you can know where your position is.
That's it. Especially when manoeuvring and stuff, really important. And that you can see half and half in the distance, half earth, half sky, sort of thing. You're not looking at the sky, you're not looking at the floor, basically, on both.
Yeah, obviously we're up a hill now, so it's going to shut you up a bit, but...
You know what helps with that? The door mirror, how it curves on the inside, the glass.
Yeah.
You should be able to see the handle on the inside of the curve just pop up over the top of it.
I can see all the handle. On this bit, on this half, bottom half.
Well, that's okay, as long as there's not a gap under the handle.
No, it's literally where the mirror is, the frame, the edge of the mirror.
Yeah.
I can't see under that.
Fantastic.
It matches, and same that side.
Usually that means, because that's like a halfway point of the car, if you think.
Yeah.
That no matter where it is, if you set it when you was uphill, set it when you were downhill, you could always use that reference, and it would always be the same if you think about it.
Yeah.
So if you've got that here, that should be good for when we're on a flat uphill and down. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you've got 10% bodywork of the car, or 2 fingers width, or however you want to put it.
Yeah, 2 fingers. That's about easy to.
Yeah. Fine. Yeah. Same with that one. Okay. What's the difference between the reflection, between the way this mirror displays things and these mirrors? Have you come across that one yet?
Yeah. So this is flat. So you'll see this when I see a car behind. You'll be able to gauge the distance. Whereas this one's convex. So this one the cars seem further away than they actually are.
Fantastic. Good knowledge for lesson 1. Good knowledge. Okay, Rich. So we'll just have a general drive. I'll just give you directions in good time.
Yep.
And we won't be assessing or anything. This just to get used to the car. Have you driven this car before?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. The brakes are a bit sharp, and
yeah. So
yeah.
Going to take a bit of minute to get used to that, but yeah.
Yeah, brakes are a bit sharp. So just feel your way in. The first time you brake, go down pound coin thicknesses at a time.
Yeah.
And that's what I'd tell learner drivers if they were jumping in for the first time. Don't wait till you get to the first junction and there's a car behind you to press it too hard, yeah? So drive on when you're ready. because, well, you're not a learner driver, and if we did do that, the public might react differently to us. So the car's branded, but it isn't displaying any plates. So what would you normally be doing today, Rich?
Not a lot, to be fair.
No,
Not a lot. Just chilling.
bit of DIY.
I did all that yesterday, cut all the grass and stuff, so.
Yeah. When you reach the end, Rich, could you turn left there, please? I'll be glad when these have gone, these lights.
Yeah, I think it's some time though, isn't it? I'm glad when the A52's bloody finished.
It's irritating, isn't it?
Yeah, it's taking forever, isn't it?
Yeah. The thing is, I mean, there's so many patches in the road now. It's come winter.
Yeah.
There's going to be potholes everywhere, surely.
Yeah. Especially when you're travelling at them sort of speeds.
It's because it's such a busy road, isn't it? There's so many lorries have come up here.
Yeah, they just, yeah.
So how does it feel, Rich, watching the videos now you're actually in the driving seat?
It's a bit different now. I don't know if we'll be watching my own back. Probably will be just to look at, you know.
Yeah. Turn left at the roundabout, Rich, please. I'm sure this will help a lot of people. A very unique perspective, and I'm not sure it's been done before.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose it'll help people that are looking to do what I'm doing, you know, because you don't know what's involved, do you? When you first go into it.
No. And what was it that put you off from doing it for so long? Turn left, please, at the roundabout.
Just confidence, I think.
Yeah.
Just kind of didn't think that I'd be able to do it, and
yeah,
you know, and then but now I think as I've got older, my confidence has kind of grown.
Yeah.
You know, and
Good for you. gear.
Yeah, I was thinking that. It's like you have to really push it, don't you?
I believe it's because reverse is next to it and
Mm.
it's tighter. There's something to do with that, I think. Are you okay temperature wise?
Yeah, I think so.
I can always adjust these vents to suit if you want. Don't know why mine's up in there towards the sky. Oh, they're on my body, thanks. And when we get to the first roundabout, Rich will go ahead, second exit, and then we'll go right for Asda, third exit,
Okay.
following the floor markings for Ring Road, not Asda though, okay?
This is my favourite island. Don't think you looked at it, is it?
Yeah. Questionable, eh?
He's in a rush.
Yeah.
Must be running out of spuds or something.
Maybe. Or maybe he's rushed to get the barbecue stuff or it all disappears.
Ah, that'll be all gone now, won't it?
It will, won't it? Yeah. 1 o'clock on a Sunday afternoon. Hot temperatures. I haven't even been to a barbecue this year.
Yeah.
No, don't think I've had one myself either. It's just as well I've gone veggie, eh?
Yeah, fish on a barbecue.
Yeah, you
A
do.
pescatarian, aren't you now then?
Yeah.
Went to enjoy my pulled pork then last night.
What did you have with it?
I had rice and some